Hi everybody and good afternoon. I hope you're all doing well. How are we at the end of August already? The 25th, how is that even possible? I can't believe it. This year has just absolutely flown by, hasn't it? The year 2020. Oh my goodness. So I literally had no idea I was going to do this today. I woke up this morning with no idea for recording for the YouTube channel. However, I've just had a couple of really good high energy meetings today, and I wanted to jump on here and just share with you really a bit of my story. I've been doing a lot of work on me recently, so I wanted to share obviously the knowledge with you guys of what I've been learning, and hopefully, you know, you'll be able to pick up a few tips and tricks from me and be able to help yourselves in your business. So for those who don't know me, I'm Charlotte Ringrose. I'm now based in Ireland. I've been living here for over 4 years with my little boy. So I'm a single mom to a 4-year-old. If you can hear that noise, that is my foster puppy next to me, who of course is making lots of noise when I'm recording. I probably should have done it in a different room, but you know what, this is real life. You know, I've been homeschooling my little boy today, had a few work meetings, and now I'm recording this. I've got the puppy next to me, my little boy's watching a movie in the other room, so goodness knows what could happen. You know, he's been known to come in. I've had the puppy chewing my feet at times, so anything is expected. So as I said, I wanted to share a bit of knowledge about home-based business really, and working from home, because obviously with what's been going on over the last couple of months, people that have never even dreamt of working from home have now found themselves in the position to be working from home, you know, around pets, around children. It might not be that you have pets or animals, but you're still working from home. So everyone is finding themselves in a very different area at the moment. You know, I've been now working from home for 5 years, and you know, it's, as much as it's amazing to work from home, of course it's a completely different area of work, right? You're not going into the office, so it's very easy to sit on the sofa in your pajamas, and because of that, you know, it can make you feel different, and this is what I wanted to share with you today. So I wanted to share and start with you a bit about my story. So I actually came across this business and why I've been working from home now 5 years ago, over 5 years ago, when I was working in Dubai. So 5 years ago, my life looked very, very different. So I was single. I didn't have a child at the time, didn't have any pets. And I was a sales manager in Dubai, working extremely hard in an office. So I never worked from home. It was all office driven, and I loved the vibe of business. I loved getting dressed up in jackets and dresses and heels and feeling on my A game, and actually having to dress up every day. You know, I had to do my hair, I had to do my makeup, because obviously I was going out, I was having meetings, you know, I was in an office. So you know, my life and lifestyle looked very, very different then. Now, I'd always wanted to be my own boss. I'd always wanted to be that boss babe, an entrepreneur. But again, I'd never worked from home. So I found this opportunity. I realized that this is everything that I'd been looking for and more, always. And it made me realize that I could have that freedom lifestyle that I'd always wanted. Now, a month later, I fell pregnant, and my life completely spiraled into a completely different direction, and I obviously found myself moving to Ireland. Now, I haven't been office-based since, so I've been working from home, raising my little boy, and it's just me and him against the world, really. But the last couple of years have been very, very different for me. As much as I love working from home and, you know, having that freedom lifestyle of being able to get up in the morning and go, right, what is my day looking like? What I'm designing my own life, basically. There has been a lot of challenges along the way. And it's only recently, actually, you're probably going to laugh at this, but I actually watched Selling Sunset. Now, I don't know whether you've heard of it, but it's a reality TV show on Netflix. It's about a group of ladies, office-based, real estate, high-end luxury, and it's just made me really think and reevaluate everything. Over the last couple of days, I've also done a challenge run by some really, really successful entrepreneurs online. And again, that's really got me thinking about my kind of attitude to business, how I turn up in a day, and the changes that I need to make so that I'm on my A game, that I'm in a state of unstoppable state, really feeling good. And that's the state I'm in today. So that's why I wanted to share with you, you know, the challenges along the way, because, you know, people look at home-based business and think, oh yeah, do you want to work from home? Sounds great, but I don't really want to be from home. And actually, depending on the opportunity that you're doing, home-based business doesn't mean you're actually home-based. It just means that you can work from home, but you basically can work from anywhere, especially in my line of work. We're in 165 countries. So you literally can build a business wherever. And over the next couple of years, I've got massive plans to travel. So obviously my life is going to look very different. But, you know, I have found myself over the couple of years and over the months, you know, sitting on the laptop in my bed, hair with no makeup on, hair scragged in a bun, you know, usually in my pajamas or in my gym gear. And as much as that sounds great, and it has been great, I've realized that I'm actually not on my A game when I'm like that. And today, why I think I'm feeling in control, why I'm feeling so good is my hair's done, got makeup on, I have a jumpsuit on, I actually am wearing heels in my house, I have put on a face mask today so my skin feels better, I have a blazer on, I've got like a work blazer on, I'm dressed and I'm feeling ready for business. Now, it's not just about how I'm dressed, because it's about how I'm feeling. And these are some of the tips that I've picked up recently, because you have to get yourself in that state of business, or in that state of just feeling good, so that you can give your best to your business, to your clients, to your customers. You're showing up on your A game. And these are the things that I actually wish I'd have known 5-10 years ago when I was in that sales office environment. And you know, you might not have got a home-based business, but some of these things that I might say to you today might resonate with you, and you might start making changes so that when you are going to work and you're going into your office, you are feeling on top of the world. Because let me be honest, 5 years ago, my life, and obviously life looked very different. As I said, I was single, you know, my priorities were very different. So I literally would stay in bed up until probably about 8, half 8. I would click snooze as many times as I possibly could. And even if I could get an extra 10 minutes in bed, I would. But what did that result in? That meant that I was going into work at 9 o'clock, probably hungry because I didn't have breakfast. I wasn't ready for the day. And it took me probably all morning then to come round, to get motivated, to get inspired. And to be honest, most of the time I felt sluggish. I just wasn't on my A game. And as much as I did well, and, you know, thinking about it, of success, but obviously we learn, and that's life, and we're constantly learning through life. So some of the tips that I picked up recently about getting in that good state, you know, it's about getting in that really good state, that powerful, that unstoppable state. It's about breathing. And actually, even before we start with breathing, it's about how you control your day. Do you control your day, or does your day control you? Because I couldn't have done this live yesterday. I didn't even wear makeup yesterday. I was in a very different state of mind yesterday. I got up late, literally the day just spiraled out of control. The day completely owned me. And before I knew it, it was my little boy's bedtime. And I was like, where has the day gone? Whereas today's been very different. I woke up early. I had really good practices this morning. It meant that I'm now in control. So, you know, I've spent time with my little boy this morning. We've been playing games. We've done homeschooling. We had a really good breakfast. I was then able to do some work and jump on work meetings. We've had lunch together. He's now watching a movie and I'm on here. And soon enough, I'm going to jump off and we're going to then have the afternoon. So I've done what I needed to do today and I'm in a really good state. It's meant that I've been able to turn up for my clients, to be able to give them basically the best of me. And that's what they deserve. You know, I've come into this as a business, being able to offer people a way in which they can generate an extra income from home. I want to be able to give my team, you know, my customers the best of me so that they get the best results, because that's what this is all about. So this is why I wanted to share the tips and tricks really that I picked up. I'm sat in my home, you know, no flashy cameras, no nothing, just on a computer Zoom call recording this, you know, but I've made an effort today. So I woke up early and I practiced gratitude. Every morning I'm trying to get up in the morning. The first thing I say is thank you. Because thank you, what am I thank you for? And obviously this is going to be very different for every single person's scenario. You know, what might be grateful for, it might be completely different for someone else. But I can't recommend practicing gratitude enough. Then you've got meditation. So meditation, really, really being present in your mind, you know, forgetting everything else that's going through it, what you need to do in the day, what's going on yesterday, what happened, you know, what you've got planned for the future goals, all that stuff you need to get out of your mind and just be present. And what I do is I'm good at meditation, but guided. So again, I would literally I type in 5-minute, 10-minute guided meditation, which is what I did just before I did this call and my meetings today. Breath work, again, this is something that I've never even done, never even heard of until recently. But again, breathing, it's amazing what breathing can do for your energy, for your mind, just bringing you into the present moment and just realizing what's important now, and that high energy so that you can turn up and be your best. Powerful affirmations. So again, what are you telling yourself? You know, if you're telling yourself negative words, then you're going to feel that. And I know that. I mean, there's going to be a lot more videos of me sharing my mindset journey, because it's going to take a lot of work to be where I want to be. But it comes to a point of, are you worth it? Are you worth investing in yourself? Well, I think you are. You know, even if you're listening to this or you're listening and investing in yourself, you know that you need to do work constantly to constantly evolve and be the best person that you possibly can be. And then I'm going to share something else with you to put you into that really good frame of mind. What I did this morning was put on my favorite track, which is I Am Here by Pink. I absolutely love it. It gets me in the zone, it gets me the energy, and it makes me realize, right, Charlotte, you can do this. You can turn up, you can be your best. You know, I'm here to inspire. I want to empower. I want to motivate people. Now, I can't go, you know, it's like a ripple effect, right? If I'm high energy, if I'm feeling the love, if I'm doing work on me, then that's a ripple effect from people around me so that I can obviously help them. But like over the last couple of weeks and months, I haven't been feeling like that. I've been feeling flat. I haven't been recording YouTube channels. I haven't been on social media because I'm flat. I don't have those ideas because I haven't been working on myself. So this is where investing in yourself and growth comes, because now I'm obviously changing it around. I'm in control of my day. I've done all these practices so that I am in control, so that I am not, giving out of an empty cup. I have to be on my A game to be able to help other people, so that I can be that person that I've always known that I can be, and to step into my full potential. And so can you. But again, it takes practice, it takes commitment, and it takes consistency, doing things every single day. And I'm going to be honest, consistency is where I've always struggled. You know, I have these phases where I'm going to take on the world and I feel amazing, and then I slowly drop off. And all I can do is keep on going and keep on working on me and changing those habits to get into from a negative mindset to a positive. And trust me, if I can feel like I am today, then you absolutely can. But it just boils down to just small little things that you can do just to get yourself into that state. You know, Forbes has predicted, there's an article, that over 79 million people over the next 5 years are going to look at opening a home-based business. We're in a different world now, you know, it's always going that way, but obviously with everything that's been going on this year in 2020, you know, businesses have realized that people can work from home. So, you know, I had a friend in New York, for example, and, you know, her business realized that they're saving $1 million a year by letting their people work from home. So they've gone from office-based to home-based. And I'm actually hearing more and more now businesses are changing. You know, people don't have to commute. That gives them at least 2 hours every day. Well, what are you going to do in that 2 hours? Are you going to stay in bed? Or are you going to, you know, potentially make your own home-based business and build a sideline income, a backup plan, stability, security? These are things that people are really interested in now, because again, there's been a massive shift. People are putting things in perspective over what's happened over the last couple of months, and they want to be in control of their own future and have that backup plan. And this is where home-based businesses come from. So again, you know, things are changing. People's going to be obviously working from home a lot more. You know, the kids are going back to school soon. A lot of people will be going back to the offices. You know, some people won't be. They'll be staying at home and working from home. So again, it's just getting used to this now, this new environment, and just being able to make changes so that you can be the best. Because again, it's very different, isn't it? You know, commuting an hour to go to work, dressing, you know, in business zone, and then going and sit in an office where you have to show up because your boss is there. Whereas home-based businesses, you literally can, as I said, work on the sofa in your pajamas. but it's very, very different. Now, I'm not telling you to show up like I have every single day. Again, you might be okay working in your pajamas. You might still be able to be inspired and motivated, but you might be like me where that doesn't work. Now, again, this morning, I was sat on my bed, just got out of the shower, I'd done my hair, I had a face mask on, and I was sat on my computer doing branding, you know, for the September challenge that we've got just about to launch, which I'm super excited about. So again, you have to decide, you know, what works for you. Be honest with yourself. You know, I put my best perfume on, if you've got best perfume. I put that on today. You know, I've got my heels on, sat at my kitchen table. But it's about what makes you feel good so that you can show up on your A game and be in control of your day, feel powerful, you know, and just feel good, because it's a beautiful, priceless feeling, isn't it? I wish, and again, I know you can't go back in time, but I wish I knew then what I know now, because things would be very different. I would get up early in the morning. I would make some time so that I meditate, so that I work out, that I practice gratitude. You know, I would turn up to work on my A game. I'd know about, you know, nutrition. I'd know about sleep. I'd know about supplements. I'd know about natural products that can basically help you also feel on your A game, right? Because you can't pour from an empty cup. You just can't do it. You have to be looking after your body, obviously looking after your gut, so that you're helping not just your body, but your mind. Because again, the mind is so, so powerful. If you're not feeling good, then it's a ripple effect. Everything's not going to feel good. But if you're feeling good, guess what's going to happen? Everything's going to feel better. You know, again, you can turn up and just be your best self. And again, you know, it's funny, isn't it? Like, just from watching Selling Sunset the other night and realizing that I do miss business in that, you know, that feeling good, you know, those clothes and the perfume and the hair and the makeup. That's how I feel good. Again, it might not be for you, but for those of you that like that kind of thing and you're working from home, maybe just try it. Maybe just get dressed up to walk down the hallway and sit at your kitchen table and just see how you feel. But I promise you, those little tricks of meditation, gratitude, your breathing, you know, your breath work, affirmations, put on your favorite song so you're feeling pumped. It all goes in there, you know, positivity, motivational quotes. Whatever it may be that suits you, just try it. Just try it for a couple of days. You've got nothing to lose. Just see if it works for you, because it has for me, because I'm feeling amazing today. So again, as I said, business is changing. You know, more and more people are going to a home base now. But again, it doesn't mean that you're home based. You know, my little boy goes to school next week. That means that, yes, I'll be working from home some days, but some other days I'll be working from cafes, you know, and little coffee shops, maybe on the beach, depending on how the weather is. Change it up. Don't just be at home every single day. You know, make sure that your mind is open so that you're getting ideas. You're feeling fresh. You're not feeling flat. You're feeling motivated, inspired, empowered. Connect with people online. You know, if you are on your own in a traditional business, have a look at the groups you can be part of so that you can connect with people that are like you. You know, so that you could potentially go and set up a meeting in a pub and have some lunch, you know, get some work done, but also have a chat so that you're feeling high energy. Because it can be very hard to work from home. It can be very lonely if you don't have a community of team members. It depends what kind of business you're in. You know, my business is obviously all about kind of empowered people feeling inspired and jumping online to do it together. You know, it's our own business, but we're never ever alone. But again, it depends on obviously what kind of business you're in. So I hope that helps. I really hope, you know, that I've tried to come across the way that I wanted to. I am super, super excited. I'm feeling good. And, you know, just do these little changes every single day. I hope you feel like I'm feeling now. Be in control, show up, be your best self, be on your A game. So that's a ripple effect to everybody around you. But you have to work on yourself first. Your mind is so important, your diet, you know. As I said, 5 years ago, I was pouring from an empty cup. I was going into work completely unmotivated, tired. I was sluggish in the afternoon. I was falling asleep at my desk. I had no energy. I literally would have to get up, walk myself to the other side of the room or to the printer or to get a coffee or to the toilet so that I would wake up a bit. Whereas now it's very, very different. I don't have time to be tired. I feel more energy now than I ever have done. And that's what I love. I'm here to help ladies and gentlemen that are wanting to feel on their A game. You know, I promise you, you can feel this like this. but it just takes a bit of work. It takes consistency, again, something I'm working on, and it takes commitment, saying, do you know what? I deserve to feel like this. I deserve to feel like on my A game. You know, the products that I might sell, or the services that I might recommend, or whatever it is that you do in your line of work. You know, I deserve, and my company deserves for me to be on my best, so that I can give my best and do a good job. It's a beautiful feeling, isn't it, at the end of the day, to say, do you know what? I made the most of my day today, and I gave 110%, rather than finish the day going, I just didn't do anything, I wasted that day. Because do you know what? We're all living on borrowed time, which is quite a scary thing to think about. And it's something that when I hear that, it really makes me fired up and go, do you know what? Time is now. So time is now. So invest in yourself, be the best person of yourself, give your best every day, and just make the next couple of months, the end of 2020, life-changing, because you deserve it. So I hope that's helped. Can't wait to upload this shortly, and I'll speak to you all soon. See you later.